Hello, everyone. Hope you all are doing good. So, today I wanted to talk about, or in fact, share about a very interesting topic. It's all about discipline. Yeah, I know many of you are smiling right now listening to this word, right? Yeah, some of you would be thinking, I wish I could be more disciplined so I can, achieve my goals on time, or I wish I was more disciplined to wake up early in the morning, or maybe sleep on time in the night. I wish I could bring more discipline in my eating habits and so on, isn't it? Yes, absolutely. I think this has been the basis for all of us to have a good quality life since the time uh, you know um, we are born, and as we grow we start going to school, and yes, from there onwards everything revolves around that if you are a disciplined child or not, so all the conditioning starts to happen. um, and yes, we definitely, I mean, it's not that we need not be disciplined. Definitely we have to be disciplined, but what does actually it mean about being disciplined? That's what I've been exploring for quite some time now. The reason was, I think, because for me, I also realized, if I just didn't do any task that I wanted to do fully, I was saying to myself many a times, that I think I need to bring in more discipline. Even when I have to do some of my morning exercises, and if I'm waking up late, I would just start with saying, oh, I think I need to bring in more discipline. And what I realized was, at the back of the mind, this was actually not helping me to be more disciplined. Okay. What I realized is that it was actually kind of demotivating me. So, figuring out all my way, I just sat down one day and I really pondered upon, I really, contemplated a lot on this, that what does actually discipline mean to me? Like, yes, we know the crude meaning of discipline. If something is not done how it is supposed to be done, within the time frame we have allotted, we call ourselves that we're not disciplined. But I really wanted to understand that what exactly, the discipline actually means to me, right? So, and you would be surprised actually to know that I actually went to the Google, and I really looked first time the real meaning of discipline. Okay. I know some of you would be laughing, but let me just read out to you the exact meaning as per the dictionary. What does a discipline meaning is? So what it says is, it is a quality of being able to behave and work in a controlled way. Listen to me again. Being able to behave and work in a controlled way, which involves obeying particular rules or standards. Okay. So I don't know how it is coming across to you, but when I read this, I got really aware. Yeah, that's the reason, I was not feeling motivated no matter how I want to be disciplined, because the actual meaning itself is, was creating a little resistance in me, because it's asking us to be in a controlled way, right? For some of us it works that when we work in a box, time frame, but for some of us it might not work the exact way, but that doesn't mean that we are not disciplined. Okay. So how I then, decided to come out of it was, I mean, it was like, so what's the way out now? So I sat down, I said, okay, let me just redefine what does the discipline mean for me. And I looked into my whole day routine, and I looked into what all activities I do. And that's what it comes to me, or it was coming to me, that for me, how I define discipline is that when I am in a total attentive and a focused state, and giving my 100% attention to whatever I am doing or even not doing also. For instance, let's say if I'm just simply washing my hands, am I 100% present there? Maybe not, right? So for me, if I am giving my 100% attention to that particular activity or that particular action, whatever it is, from a simplest of walking to cooking, to taking a bath, to washing the dishes or washing my hands, if I am giving my 100% attention, for me, that is what I'm defining myself, that yes, I am disciplined. And that also, when I looked back, translated that, whenever I'm doing certain thing, whether it is a small task related to my work also, can I give my 100% attention to that? Even if it is just for the 5 minutes. Let's say when I'm making this podcast now, I have my 100% attention here. But this was not in my to-do list or on my task that I need to complete this in this particular time frame. And so that would mean that, even if I did this, I would still end up saying, oh, because I didn't do those things on time, I'm not disciplined. But that's not how I think going further. I want to define discipline for me, and for me, anything from smallest to the biggest, if I'm totally into it, my 100% attention is into that task, into that action, even when I'm sleeping, when I'm going for a sleep, when I can just be in, say that, okay, when I'm sleeping, I'm just sleeping. There are no other thoughts, there are no other plannings. For me, that is what I think discipline is. So when I just became aware of that, and it gave me so much of ease that unnecessary, all those years or all those months I've been just unnecessarily blaming myself. So this was something, an eye-opener for me, and I thought, let me just share with you. And I can understand that's my process, and for you it might be totally different. But if you just want to experiment and explore, see for you, like, what is that you want to define the meaning of discipline for you. Don't go by what people say, what society say, or what the English dictionary says. I mean, this is a new way of living, I would say. So definitely for you, the meaning might be totally different, and that's perfectly okay. As long as it resonates with you, I would definitely encourage you to define your own meaning for discipline, and maybe many more such words where you really feel judgmental about yourselves. So sit down, define it for yourself, and I guarantee you, I mean, since that day onwards, I have been able to do so many things with so much of ease, and just that understanding, that I need to give my 100% attention makes me much more disciplined. So yes, now I can probably say that I am a disciplined person in my own way. Okay. So yeah, so this was what I wanted to share with your podcast, share with my podcast. And thank you for listening to me and holding this space, for letting me share my thoughts and my experiences with you. Anything you wanted to share and get back, or anything which you explored, please feel free to share it. And till then, have a blessed day. Have a wonderful day. Lots of love and blessings to you.